Naga Miss Khobar, Directorate of Economics and Statistics Nagaland Para Duidin Laga Training to Support for Statistical Strengthening, SSS Sub-Schemes on Forest and Forest Product in Nagaland. Time Use Survey in Nagaland and Income Disparity in Nagaland Upar Te Aji Din, 15th October 2024 Te Department Laga Conference Hall Kohima Te Suru Hoi She. Pura Milai ke na 55 District Statistics Officer, DSO Khan, Aru Department Laga Field Staff Khan Etu Training Te Bhag Loy Ashe. Economics and Statistics Aru P and AR Laga Secretary, Akunu S Me Se Para Suru Laga Kotha Bhag Kuri She. Tai He Koeshe Ki Etu Survey Khan Tu Aki Logo Te Kuri Bo Aru Etu Karune Asha Kuri She Ki Department Laga Officers Aru Staff Khan Etu Training Te Ekdom Bhal Para Data Khan Lobo Lehi Ki Bo. DES लगा डायरेक्टर नीदल हो केडित्सु पारा कोई शे की एटू सर्वे तु एकता आगे बारी जा देश करू ने प्लानिंग अरु पॉलिसी खान बना बोले एकता भाल बॉस तू होबो एटू पारा टाई है डीएसओ अरु ऑफिशियल खान के एकदम सीधा अरु भाल पारा डेटा तु लोबो ले अनुरोध कुरी शे टाई है कोई शे एटू सर्वे तु एटू मोहिना 21 ते शुरू होबो अरु आह मोहिना 30 ते खोटुम होबो कोई शे खोबर कॉर्नर है एटू लगा डिटेल्स एनी शे अरु अमी खान लगा चैनल टू सब्सक्राइब लाइक अरु शेयर कुरी के ना होदाई इन्फॉर्म था कि बोले अनुरोध कुरी आशे.
Now, the English news. A two-day training under support for statistical strengthening sub-schemes on forest and forest product in Nagaland, time use survey in Nagaland and income disparity in Nagaland commenced today. 15th October 2024 in the conference hall of Directorate of Economics and Statistics Kohima. The training is being attended by 55 district statistics officers, DSOs and field staff of the Department of Economics and Statistics for the conduct of 3 surveys which will start on 21st October and end on 30th November 2024. Secretary for Economics and Statistics and P&AR, Akunu S. Mese delivered the inaugural address. She said the 3 surveys are to be conducted simultaneously and therefore hoped that the training would help the surveyors on the best possible way of data collection. Director Des Nadil Hau Keditsu in his short speech urged the DSO and officials to sincerely collect the data as such survey would be a vital source for planning and policy making decisions towards having a developed nation. Khobar Corner brings the details with a request to our esteemed viewers to kindly subscribe, like and share our channel and remain informed.
A very good morning to every one of you. At the outset, I thank God for giving us this good health and then bringing us under the same roof this morning. Government of Nagaland, Directorate of Economic and Statistics, Nagaland Kohima, inaugural program for 2 days training under support for statistical strengthening sub-schemes on forest and forest produce in Nagaland, time use survey in Nagaland, income disparity in Nagaland. Straight away into the programs. Firstly, I welcome our Madam Secretary who makes herself available to be in our midst today. She has a very busy engagement every time. We all know she is also the secretary of this P&AR department. Thank you, Madam. Thank you so much for being in our midst today. I also welcome our district's officials, especially the DSO and the staff. Thank you so much for undertaking such a long journey to be in our midst today. It's been a while that we have conducted some survey and then we have not made since 2022. We already have undertaken numbers of programs under these triple sub-schemes. In all, we have conducted around 11-12 surveys and then studies. Today we are into a new chapter. To take you back to some of the surveys which we have brought out and the results that your hard work which you have given in these surveys, the results are bearing fruits. And then to remind you, we have undertaken IAP, Index of Industrial Production, which has become a regular activity of our department. And then in that, we continue to highlight the industrial performance of the states on monthly basis. Then we have also conducted hotel and restaurant survey, which you all know, our DDP the end products of these hotel and restaurants is the DDP, which is we are privileged to be the first among the northeastern states to bring out this DDP. Then we have also conducted that block level statistic for local level planning, where we have highlighted to our government the amenities available at the village level, at the grassroots level. Then we have also conducted local bodies account survey. It was during the first phase, and then in this we have highlighted to the government and then even incorporated in our GSTP estimate the contribution from general government. Then we have also conducted the minor mineral survey, where we have already brought out the rate and ratios and then the intermediate consumption that is involved in the process of producing this minor mineral. Then we have also conducted that waste management studies by the urban local bodies. This, we all know that the local bodies have been conducting lots of sanitation works, but those are yet to be quantified. So we, as the nodal agency for all statistics, we have jumped in and then we have quantified what the local bodies are undertaking. This survey results, it has gone to the ministry, and then the ministry is at least analyzing something from this, and then lots of policy recommendation will be involved in it. Then we have also undertaken another survey called other services, which the end product is the DDP, district domestic product. Then the other one is price, survey on price at the district level, which is ultimately reflected in the DDP. Then we have also got the cost of cultivation studies, which have been sent to the ministry, and then the ministry is analyzing certain rate ratios from this study itself. Then we have got the WPI wholesale price index, which has just been released, and then the family budget inquiries, which is a survey to understand the to bring out the item basket, and then to understand the importance of different goods that are consumed by the consumers. Then lastly, the DDP, as I say, in one way or other way, the survey that we have conducted are all pertaining to related to DDP, which the end product we have already brought out for the year 1920, and then 2021 is available. 22, 21, 22, 22, 23 will be released very soon. As I said, today we are in another chapter. We'll be conducting another survey under SSS sub-scheme, which is going to be in the last round, and then this may end up even the SSS survey, SSS program. Now I give the time to our Additional Director, Sir Charles, to give an overview of the survey which is to be undertaken.
This is the last leg of such training, as mentioned by the Chairperson, under support for statistical strengthening sub-scheme, central sector scheme under Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Till date, we have conducted about 10 or so surveys and studies in-house as well as in collaboration with institutions, universities, etc. The last phase of this scheme, we have, there are 4 studies, of which 3 studies that we will be giving you training today. The other one on construction, we have outsourced to CBRI under IIT Roorkee. They will be doing it for us for arriving at the rate ratios and for estimating the construction sector in the GSTP. So these are the 3 surveys that we propose, and we are going to undertake under the last leg of this SSS scheme. Forest produced in Nagaland. Now, what we have felt that in the estimates of this forest and forestry product, the data that is available seems to be less, and the coverage seems to be not reflecting or depicting the actual items that are supposed to be included. So we hope that the survey that we conduct under forest and forest produce will be a supplementing data to boost the forest and forestry sector in bringing out a more realistic reflection on the GST. Now this survey, we are doing it in collaboration with Agricultural University, Sasar, Mitsutsuma. The second one is of its first time use survey. This is also the first time that DES will be conducting Government of India has conducted long time back, and then we are also adopting the methodologies and procedure of the National Sample Survey, NSSO. Now, time use survey, it's an important survey. This will throw light on the time spent, both paid activities as well as unpaid activities. Now, in gender perspective, this will depict how women are working, the ratio between the paid work and the unpaid work. And many of the European countries, America, Latin America, even Asian countries, they have conducted such survey to find out the ratio between how much time we spend on paid work and how much time we spend on unpaid work. And in most of the findings, from the gender perspective, if we see, women actually work more than men, but most of the works are unpaid, household works. So I hope the survey will throw a light on the time spent by our people in the state, and also more analysis can be derived from these such studies. The income disparity, this is also the first time that Nagaland as a whole will be conducting. There may be some studies by some scholars and some other agencies on this. However, this will be the first time that officially the TES will be conducting such kind of survey to study the degree of income disparities among the people in our state. So these three reports, after conducting the survey, will be a great use for the state, for the government, for policy intervention, as well as this will also boost the database that we have in our DS. So with this overview of the three surveys, I wish you all the best and hope you will learn the technical aspects of the entire survey in the technical sessions. Thank you.
Now, we will go to a short speech by our Honorable Director, Niditu Teditu. You may please take the answer.
It's a very happy feeling to see every one of you back in the Directorate. For some time, we have not interacted with the DSOs and staff, but now I think the weather has become good, so we have already experienced the weather. We have already closed the summer session. So now is the right time to do data collection, and for which we have engaged this time to conduct these surveys. You know, over the years, the department is collecting a lot of data, and we are publishing so many data. The main objective of the department is to identify data, and we are into that. And over the years, we could able to identify so many data, and I'm proud of you because you are the one who is doing all the surveys. You are going to the fields. You are the one who is going to the field and collecting all the data that are being required by the department. And at the Directorate, the officials from the Directorate are scrutinizing your data. We are analyzing your data. We are writing the reports from the data set that you have been collected. So it's a coordination between the Directorate and the district offices. And because of that, we could able to come up with so many reports in the coming days. And you know, some of the data that we have identified and we have released reports are, you know, the gender statistics. That gender statistics, that statistics is one of the important statistics that the department could able to identify. And we could able to release on a continuous basis for the last 6-7 years. We are releasing this gender statistics. Another important data that we have identified is the disaster statistics. I'm happy that last year we could able to release the first disaster statistics in Nagaland. And I want to tell you that not many states in India have tried these disaster statistics. So I want to let you know that we are the front runner when it comes to disaster statistics even in country. So that is a big achievement we have made. Another data that we have identified and that we have brought up recently is the district domestic products. This district domestic products, which shows the economic performance of the districts. And I'm happy that we are the first among the northeastern states to come up with this estimate. So we are proud of that. I'm proud of that. And I want every one of you to feel proud of what we have done. And today, we are gathered here again to do another 3 surveys. Simultaneously, we will be conducting 3 surveys. So it is a big job that's been given to us. And the more responsibility is being given to the district officials and staff. Because you are the one who will go to the field and collect data. You are the one who will go to the household. You are the one who will go and convince the household. And the important thing is that the way you convince the household, the way you could be able to let the respondents understand what you are asking is important. Through that, we can be able to get the right data. Because we want to provide reliable and accurate data. It is time that we release accurate data that are reliable so that our policy planning will be accurate. And I'm sure with the expertise and with the experience that you have, my dear friends, we will be able to successfully conduct this service. I'm so happy that our Madam Secretary, Akune Mia, is here with us. She's always helping us and guiding us, even though we have a very short tenure. But within that short time, she has really encouraged the department. She has really suggested many good things about the department. So in the coming days, we should be able to carry forward a good suggestion that our madam has provided to us. So with these few words, I would like to urge our TSOs and the statistical officials to sincerely collect the data, because the report that we will be releasing will test mostly on the way we have collected. Because we will do some scrutinization, we will do some supervision from here, but we know you are the one who will know the right information, because you are the one who is visiting the field. So I urge every one of you to visit the field and collect the data properly so that we can come up with a very good reports and we would have a bigger and huge volume of database that will help the state to come up with better policy planning. With these few words, I thank you.
Next, we have the inaugural address by our Madam Secretary, Akuno Esme. As I said before, she is also the Secretary to the Department of Personal and Administrative Reform. Today, she is in our midst. We are privileged to have her and then learn at least something from her again. So, I give you the time, Madam.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me the greatest pleasure to be amongst you this morning as we start off this 2-day training program for this training for the support for statistical strengthening sub-scheme. In other words, the SSS scheme. There 3 surveys are, as our officers had indicated, 3 surveys are to be conducted simultaneously. Thank you so much for your warm welcome. I find myself very inadequate to be, meeting all of you today this morning. When our director had asked me to be present this morning, I just found myself very lost because, as you all know, it's been a very short term that we have been acquainted with the department, and I'm still, I have a very long way to go for me to be comfortable with the way of your workings. But instead of me coming and trying to tell you anything, it will be me trying to learn from you, and I could not pass off this opportunity today to meet all of you. I'm told that the TSOs and officers from all the districts are here. I've not had the privilege of meeting, properly, having an introduction, but I'm glad to know that 56 officers and staffs are here for this training. So this is such a great opportunity for me to get to know more of you, and at least we will not become, nameless, designations and things, nameless anymore. So I'm very much happy to be here this morning. I'll just take a very short time. Our additional director, Sri Charles Keynote, had given us a very good overview of the training for the 3 surveys that's going to be conducted. I am sure that all the training is going to be in a very systematic way, showing clearly the directions on where the survey is to be conducted. So the technical aspect is something that you know better, and I'm sure that our resource persons here will be able to give you the proper guidance on those parts. I have no doubt that it's going to be very successfully conducted over the past, within the time limit that is going to be given, and it will be coming up with some very great results. Amongst the 3 surveys, personally I'm very interested in this time use survey of in Nagaland, because this is something that is, sometimes you wonder, but you don't really have any data or analysis done on this. And this is something that is of more interest to me as a layman here. But aside from the technical requirements and the trainings that is going to be imparted, and where you will be getting the required directions, I just want to impress upon you about the importance of having this sample of this survey done, and the actual data, honest data that is to be collected. Our director had been had talked about very nicely on the aspects of why we conduct these surveys. But the data that is collected by you on the ground, on the fields, are the one that forms the basis of all the decisions. So I would like to impress upon you once again the importance of this collecting the accurate data. So this forms the basis of all the decisions that is going to be taken by the government or by the departments, not only our department but for everybody, and not only that but from people from all walks of life, including the academics, including the business people or the planning people. They are going to rely upon our data. So this is something that I just wanted to remind you about the need for true information and a very accurate and honest data that is to be collected. So your feedbacks, your input is so much important to make our data more accurate and able to address the need to project the true picture. For so long, we always hear that data of Nagaland is a nightmare. So everybody have this word, one sentence, data is a nightmare. We cannot rely on this. So that has been the talk every time, everywhere. But I really believe and I hope that this picture will change. This image of data being a nightmare will change, and the change is going to come from you and me and our department only. So I would like to once again let you know that at all times we remain unseen. You are the one walking through the rain or through the sun, trying to get, forgoing your sleep or your food timings, everything, but we are the ones trying to come out with this data. So please remember that your work that you do is important. This is the one that's going to guide our state to a better state. And let us also take it as part of maybe like a mission type. There we may be unseen, but we quietly bring about a change for a better state. So I hope that within today, tomorrow, you will go back very learned in what it means to know about this survey. And then we also will be able to put that in practice and then able to deliver what is required for our public service. I wish all the survey grand success and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam, for your encouraging words. And then, on behalf of the department, give you assurance that the survey will be conducted in such a way that we will bring out quality data, which will be reflective of the reality. And moving on to the next one, we have got the word of thanks to be given by Dr. Tumbentum Hunsur.
The inaugural program and the training sessions to follow are an outcome of a series of collective efforts, and I wish to take the given time to acknowledge the departmental staff for diligently carrying out the assigned responsibilities. To begin with, I especially wish to acknowledge the honored presence of our Secretary Ma'am and also expresses gratitude on behalf of my director, on behalf of the department, for the note of encouragement and note of exhortation she delivered. Thank you, ma'am. I also wish to extend an earnest gratitude to our director, sir, for the constant invaluable guidance and the all-round assistance, much required assistance, to ensure the success of the ongoing projects as well as today's program. Thank you, sir. I also wish to sincerely acknowledge Additional Director and Nodal Officer, Sir Charles M. Keynote, as well as Deputy Director, Sir Vipresidio Kose, for the close supervision as well as for the myriad assistance rendered, including invaluable practical inputs from the vast experience they have had. I, on behalf of the program officers, Srimati Chompini Patel, although she is on leave of absence, Shri Simon Quitton and myself, we sincerely acknowledge and express our gratitude. To end with, to all the officers and officials from the officers of the DESOs, we sincerely acknowledge your positive response and for being here, having traveled from far and near. Thank you for your participation, and to all of you present, thank you for your attendance. Thank you so much once again, all of you.